This is another very, very popular letter. Dear Olga, this is kind of hard because I don't know how to talk about my feelings. Like I'm a boy, so when I'm scared or sad, I hide my feelings until sometimes I explode. Signed, Speechless. Oh, Speechless. You got me thinking about when you were speechless. There was one time in your life when you were speechless, when you were a little bambino. You had no speech then, you just crawled and walked around. Yeah. All right, that's not true. I'll give you till you're 2. Even when you're 2, you don't quite have the words. You're in the sandbox with your friend. They take a big hunk of sand, they fling it in your eyeballs. You know what you do when you're 2? You bite their arm off. But what happens when you turn 3 or 5, 7, 12, 15? Why are your words so important? Because they are attached to your feelings. And your feelings are getting so complicated. You go to the movies, huh? I go to the movies. I love those movies, but I see those action pictures you see. You think you are hearing words in those stories? Hollywood, I tell you, is taking your words away. Why? Because they keep making more explosions in the movies, so all you see is more violence and nobody talks over them. You think those boys in those movies talk? No. They walk around, they say, no! No! Whoa! And the girls, what do they do in the movies? They walk around, they say, and those same characters who walk around with no words are walking around with guns bigger than a house. And I am saying to myself, the only people I know who don't know how to use their words are little bambinos. I don't see them walking around with guns bigger than a house. I say you take those guns away, you give those characters giant sippy cups, baby rattles, then they can walk around. Please, don't get used to the violence as entertainment in the movies, because then you see it on television. After 9 o'clock, when I put my feet up, I see on a channel, this channel, they have the cop talking over the dead body. On the next channel, the 2 cops are talking over the dead body. The next channel, the cops are having a coffee talking over the dead body. And then it goes into the fashion ads. I'm going to show you a fashion ad now. These boys, these 2 boys right here are modeling belts and shoes. But what did these fashion people say? Are there any semi-automatic rifles in the back room? If I were a boy, I would be so insulted, because this says subliminal, oh, I'm a boy. I'm too stupid to use my words. I just use something that gets me dead or in a prison. You're smarter than that. And this was in a fashion magazine. This girl is modeling a party dress, but she is sitting on the top ledge of a building, and of course it looks like it's night and she is looking down. What does this say subliminal? Oh, I'm so happy to be undernourished. I'm going to jump. When you were young, you were brilliant. You would say, tell me a story before I go to bed. Please tell me a story. Okay, what if I said, once upon a time, there were 3 bears. They blew up the end. Or then you would protest. You would say, that's not fair. I want a longer story. I want a longer story. Well, a longer story is words. And I am interested in hearing your words and your story, because every single one of you is different. And I know you deserve to be who you are. Thank you. This is Olga saying goodbye. Come again.